Hello everyone, welcome back to another video from Exotic Astrology. So we have been discussing the houses, the first house, the second house, and now we will discuss about the third house. Yes, you're right. So we will discuss what is the third house today. So what is third house? Third house is the house of our courage, our desires. It is a Kama Trikon. Yes, it is a desire house. 3, 7, 11 are Kama houses. It is also the house of courage. Okay, because to fulfill our desires we need to have courage. If you do not have courage, that's why they say that dreams can only be reality when you have the courage to work on them, implement them. Yes, otherwise it will remain a dream. And surprisingly, third house is also the house of dreams, because it is the house where sun is from 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. We will discuss about the position of the sun. So every day 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. in the morning, the third house is active. For example, sun is transiting in the third house. Okay. Now, what it means is it is the house of our subconscious mind, which is always at the back of the mind. So whatever is at the back of the mind comes out during that time, 2 to 4. Okay. And then we always see these dreams, we see ourselves going here, going there. So whatever we having our dreams is an indication of what we put into the subconscious mind throughout our day. Okay, so if you put good things in the subconscious mind, you will see good things. If you put negativity, you will see that, oh, there's some negativity which is coming in the dreams, and that will further affect your day. Because if you have a bad dream in the morning, then a major part of the day goes in thinking about it and contemplating on it, and just dwelling on what happened, why it happened, will it happen to me, etc., etc. Okay, apart from that, it is also the house of your younger siblings. Okay, you are a younger brother, younger sister. And who is the significator of this house? Mars is the karak for the third house, because Mars represents siblings and it represents courage. Okay, third house is also the house of short distance travel. It is the house of communication. Okay, communication industry, IT industry, computer industry. Okay, is seen from the third house. It is very important these days because there are so many IT professionals in the era that third house has become very prominent. Okay, now we will also see what third house has in relevance to the desires. It is a Kama Trikon, so that means it is the house of desire. Kama is desire, and as we have discussed earlier in the videos. So basically, what is the reference as a Kama Trikon? It shows that our subconscious mind is the storehouse of all the desires. Yes, that is how the mind is programmed. It is the back of the mind, subconscious mind. So at that time, it is very important that whatever we feed into the mind during the day goes into the subconscious mind, and that further perpetuates our inner programming, and then it becomes our desire, deep desire. Okay, so whatever you think during the day, you will think of in the dreams. Okay, and it is also apokilam house. That means uh, when you have short distance travels, you have to leave certain areas, you have to leave your home, you have to leave your people for some time, otherwise you will not be able to open this house. Okay, now it is also the house of communication, mass media. Okay, whenever the third house is linked with the 10th house of work, we strongly suggest that the person can go to a communicative field. And it is also the house of giving advice. It is the house of upadesha. Okay, because it is directly opposite of the ninth house. Ninth house is the house of knowledge. So when you get knowledge, you give knowledge to others. Okay, if there are many benefics here, a person benefic planets like Jupiter, Mercury, Moon, Venus. Okay, then the person can do very well when he is in a communication field or a communication background. Okay, marketing is also seen from the third house, because marketing is what basically inducing desires in people to buy a product, right? That is what is marketing, so that is why it is also the third house. Okay, apart from that, it is all these things are signified by Mars actually. Okay, it is a significator of courage. Okay, so third house is also the house of efforts. Wherever the third lord is sitting, lord means the planet which rules this house. Suppose number 4 is placed here in the third house, then it is Cancer, which is ruled by moon. So wherever moon is placed, it shows that house we have to put efforts in. Okay, it is the house of hard work, which is called as Purushartha in Sanskrit. Okay, so hard work is also seen from the third house. Okay, so wherever the third lord is sitting, or wherever, whichever, with whichever planet the third lord is sitting, or whichever house the third lord is aspecting, so that shows that you might be required to put hard work towards that planet. Okay, and it is also the house of change. Okay, so why change? Because fourth house is the house of settlement and stability, peace, etc. And 12th from the fourth house is the third house. Okay, so that means that shows disbalance in the residence, or basically travel. Okay, change in residence. At times third house can also show long distance travel, foreign travel at times. That long distance travel is ninth house and foreign travel is 12th house, but at times third house can also show that. Okay, so journalism is also third house because it involves communication, mass media, broadcasting. It involves giving knowledge to other people in a mass scale. Of course, nowadays the mass media, the journalists are not giving true knowledge, most of them. But in essence, this is what the third house means. Okay, and apart from this is also the house of teaching. So if there are planets like Jupiter, a person can teach. If there is Mercury, the person can teach. Okay, and astrologers advice, because advice is also third house. It is the house of Guru Upadesha. Guru is your teacher. Okay, and Upadesh is advice, giving suggestions. So if the 10th house is linked with the third house, depending on other combinations, we also suggest them that you can go to fields like giving advice, etc., etc., etc. Okay, so in today's world, third house is a very important house. Okay, and short distance journeys are seen. Okay, so that's it from my side. And before ending, as usual, I would always like to say that God is there with you all the time. Just look to him and he will be there for you. Okay, so that was the interpretation of the third house. If you like the video, then please click the like button and subscribe to my channel. Okay, until next time, bye bye, see you.